either. But instincts will allow you to do this. Instincts and practice, you'll get better at this.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions, guys? We'll get a last round and then I'll let you guys off the hook.
Sorry. One that keeps sort of coming up even in the chats with ACH and that, and the I don't know statement from the client. Can you touch on that one?
Yep.
Thank you for the answer. I got it.
If a client says, I don't know, stare at them. Put pressure on them. What you want to avoid is, well, if you did know, what would it be? I hate that question because now it goes into imagination. I remember going to an NLP training one time and I went there with a friend of mine and just sat there and they were doing like timeline/NLP or something like that. And he was talking about how, and I don't know whether it's true or not, it is what it is, talking about how some problems happen when you're in, like when you're a fetus, when you're a child, blah, 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 blah. And he said, okay, what I want everybody to do is just imagine when the problem started. And I thought, okay, already that's violating a massive rule. We're now into imagination land. And pretty much everybody in the crowd said, well, I don't know. And he'd say, well, if you did know, where would it be? That's the answer. Now we're speculating on top of guessing and imagination. So I never want to ask that question. If you did know, what would it be? Because the fact they don't know, that's a better place to be than knowing. The reason they're screwed up is because they're stuck in the knowing and the knowing no longer serves them. Does that sort of make sense? Please don't ask me to repeat that. Okay. But I want them in that gap where they go, I don't know. Go, I know. But don't you want an answer? I know. It's going to get a bit frustrating for them. But in that place where it's silent and there's nothing happening in the mind, what do you think is going to occur? An aha moment can present itself. We've talked about this before. If you have like that song that's stuck in your head, like that earworm, and the more you think about it, the more you can't figure out who sung that song. Then you go do something else and you're watching TV and not thinking about anything. What happens? Comes out of nowhere. It's the same thing here. So catching your clients unaware, and it's in a better place for them to not know and sit on that and allow something organically to happen than to try and get words that is just going to be a conclusion based on a guess and speculation, which is the reason they're sitting in front of you in the first place. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So it's almost looking at them with hypnotic fascination or looking at them with that fascination.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I like when a client doesn't know, because I know from that something better is going to happen. Remember, the reason your client's sitting there, because all the no's they know no longer serve them. And what do they keep doing to try and solve their problem? Use the same no's over and over and over again. They exhaust that and go, well, I've tried everything. Nothing's working. But I know how to fix it. No, you don't, because you're still stuck in it. So we've got to take them to a place where they don't know and that not knowing is okay. And you keep them there. Anything's got to be better than knowing, because if they knew it, they wouldn't be sitting in front of us. Is that a massive Ericksonian metaphor or what? You can tell I was getting ready for the Ericksonian workshop. Yeah, go, Jacqueline. Yeah.